In these two chapters, we are introduced to Rinko Tojimura and her family, which consists of her father, Papa Shintaro, mother, Mama, older brother, Kal, younger brother, Joji, mother's sister, Aunt Waka, and Joji's dog, Maxwell, a Japanese family who chose to live in California. The story begins with Rinko coming home to a messy kitchen one summer day. Her mother, a maid, is out for cleaning Mrs. Phillips' house. Rinko is shocked to see the kitchen is dirty. Her mother never leaves the kitchen dirty. In the midst of the mess, Rinko discovered a letter from her Aunt Waka, though at first she doesn't know that it was from her aunt. Because it is written in Japanese characters, Rinko cannot read what it says. So she takes the letter to her father. Her father is a barber, who hopes to be a mechanic someday. He translated the letter for her and told her that her Aunt Waka is coming to stay with them for the summer. Aunt Waka is a Japanese widow. Her husband died of tuberculosis and her young son of dysentery. To make room for Aunt Waka, Rinko learns that she will probably move into her brother's room as soon as Kal leaves for her summer job in Stockton. In these two chapters, we are also briefly introduced to Mrs. Sugar, Rinko's favorite neighbor, who loves to bake spice cake and ginger cookies, and Wilbur Starr, the owner of the Star Laundry, who has bad attitudes towards Rinko's family. Rinko doesn't not like Mr. Starr because he is so mean and nasty, and he is a racist. Rinko discovered that Papa is more than 5 months late on his barbershop rent payments. He risks eviction if he doesn't pay up. The family is distressed, and Kal offers to send home all the money from his summer job in Stockton. Rinko's father rejects the idea, stating that Kal needs the money for college. Mama suggests starting a home laundry. Although the rest of the family is initially less than enthusiastic, they eventually decided to give her idea a try. When Rinko mentioned Mama's idea to Mrs. Sugar, the elderly lady offers the old family washing machine for the project. But the problem is, the washer doesn't work. Papa used to fix things like he is an electrician, a technician, yet all I know is that he is a frustrated mechanic. Papa fixed the washing machine so it can be used to our new business. He also builds a counter for sorting the clothes and the chute to facilitate the delivery of the laundry bundles down to the basement. Rinko's brother, Kal, finally leaves for Stockton. He will be picking fruit all summer for support for his college education. Rinko is sad that her brother won't be home for a while, so she decided to call her friend Tammy. Rinko feels more comfortable talking to friends than speaking up in class, because in school, she feels self-conscious and inadequate. Everyone in her school bullied her because of her identity. She told no one about her situation in school, not to Papa, Mama, Kal, Joji, Mrs. Sugar, and even to her friend Tammy. To prepare for Aunt Waka's visit, Papa cooked 2 chickens for the welcome dinner, and Mama prepared some Japanese delicacies for she knew her sister would love it. The family eventually drives to the pier to pick up Aunt Waka early in Saturday morning because they don't want to be late, wearing all their Sunday dress like they were going to church. Aunt Waka arrived in a blue kimono, and Rinko is surprised to see that her mother's younger sister already has graying hair. The family celebrates Aunt Waka's arrival by enjoying the special dinner Mama made. Mrs. Sugar arrives with a spice cake but does not stay long. Tommy and her mother also make an appearance. Later, Uncle Kanda, Papa's friend, comes to meet Aunt Waka. Tommy tells Rinko that her mother plans to arrange a marriage between Aunt Waka and Uncle Kanda. Meanwhile, Rinko learns to her surprise that her aunt is a devout Buddhist. She wonders how Aunt Waka will adjust to attending church with Mama. The family receives a threatening note, and their suspect is no other than the owner of the Star Laundry. The dispute between Mr. Wilbur and Rinko's family is getting bigger. Rinko is worried about what the note could mean, but Papa tells us not to worry. Soon the family discovered that the threat is serious. Papa has his tires slashed, and laundry bundles that belong to Mama's customers were picked up before Papa can get to each house. Again, the family suspects that Star Laundry is trying to run them out of business. To outsmart Mr. Wilbur Star, Papa tells their customers not to put out their laundry until Star Laundry closes at 5:30 p.m. Meanwhile, the Rinkus family loses some of their customers to Star Laundry. There is a bright spot, however, when Cal comes home for a visit. Mama makes a special dinner, and even Uncle Kanda attends. The happy mood is soon destroyed when Cal, anxious to help his parents, declares that he will quit college to work for a while. An argument ensues, and Cal is forced to rethink his offer. Rinko's parents want Cal to finish his education and are committed to helping him. Meanwhile, Joji announces that he will put Maxwell outside to guard the house. One night, Rinko is sleeping when she wakes up by Maxwell's barks. The barking eventually stops, however, and the family discovered that Maxwell has been shot. The dog died from its wounds, and the grief-stricken family is forced to bury the beloved dog. Everyone suspects that Wilbur Star is behind the atrocious act, but no one can confirm his part in it. Eventually, Aunt Waka suggests that someone should confront Wilbur Star. Papa agrees with Aunt Waka and says that he will discuss the matter with Uncle Kanda. 2 days later, Papa and Uncle Kanda make their way to Wilbur Star's shop. They confront Mr. Star about his shameful behavior and declare that Tsujimura Laundry will continue to operate. To cover up his embarrassment, Wilbur tries to bully the two men. However, he fails to intimidate them. Rinko and Goji watch the entire exchange, but their presence was eventually discovered. Mr. Star proceeded by abusing the children verbally and tries to use physical force against them. However, Papa stops Mr. Star in time. After the incident with Wilbur Starr, Rinko notices that her father has become more confident in his money. One Sunday at dinner, Papa announces that he is planning to start his own garage and repair shop at home. Mama worries about the risk of such venture, but Uncle Kanda surprisingly saves the day. He offers to become a partner in Papa's mechanic business. The family is thrilled and grateful when Uncle Kanda gives Papa $500 to start his new business. Papa then announces that the shop will be called the Kanda Tsujimura Garage and Repair Shop. The family eventually decided to take Aunt Waka to see the sights in San Francisco. Uncle Kanda is invited as well, but he does not show up for church on Sunday. However, the family was shocked to know that Uncle Kanda was hit by a car and now is in the hospital. Aunt Waka confessed that Uncle Kanda have gone to Stockton to talk to Cal. She told everyone that he is especially concerned about Cal giving up on college. Rinko goes to visit Uncle Kanda in the hospital. She is happy that he is still alive. It turns out that Uncle Kanda have managed to convince Cal to continue his study. He tells Rinko that Cal has a message for her, that he will study hard to be an engineer if she will work hard to fulfill her own dreams of becoming a teacher. Encouraged by her brother's determination, Rinko agrees. Rinko soon discovers that Aunt Waka will be returning to Japan. She is sad, yet she understands why her aunt must leave. Rinko also realized how much her aunt has taught her. Through Aunt Waka, Rinko has learned to appreciate her unique heritage. She is American but also Japanese. As the novel ends, Rinko finally understands that she never needs to feel ashamed of her background. All she needs to do is believe in her own worth and to be the best person she can be. Most of all, Rinko learns why Aunt Waka is so special. She embodies courage, humility, and honor. She is proud of who she is and has never stopped believing in herself. And this is the end of our story.